are tracking extremely dangerous and now deadly conditions in Southern California, where multiple wildfires continue to burn out of control.
It is so dry right now, and these winds have just made these 4 wildfires almost impossible for firefighters to try to get a hold of.
This is what used to be, you know, I'm familiar with this street. This is probably a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home.
Hi, I'm Suzanne Down, and my company is Cirque Berserk Productions. We've been in business for 20 years. We've provided live entertainment for ticketed theatrical productions, galas, corporate events, high-end private events, brand marketing, and I've also directed shows for theme parks.
My name is Samara Arkell. I'm the owner of 49 Woodbury in Altadena, an event space. We do weddings, baby showers, birthday parties, and networking events.
So my name is Renata Ortega. My business is Orla Floral Studio. It is a full-service creative floral studio. We specialize in corporate events, weddings, photo shoots, editorials. We were based in Altadena up until a couple months ago.
My name is Bonnie Bontempo, and my business is called Bon Bon Fete. It's a full-service event planning company, so we do all kinds of social events, mostly weddings. Pretty much anything you want to celebrate, we want to celebrate with you.
So the first day that we were allowed back into our neighborhood, I sat here by myself. My husband was dealing with our son and all the paperwork, and I sat here by myself, and I found an old plastic tray that was all the way in the back and somehow hadn't melted. That landscaping comes in, like landscaping flats come in, it has holes in it. And I found a shovel, and I shoveled 6 hours. I was here by myself shoveling through this thing, shaking it, and the sun was setting, and I thought, okay, everything's gone. I thought I'd find something. You'd find little charred pieces of like, oh, that was a coin or maybe an old earring. But I was really trying to find my wedding ring and my grandmother's wedding ring, and the sun was setting, and I thought, gosh, I should probably get out of here. There's no streetlights, there's no electricity. This is a dangerous place to walk after dark. I said, I'm just gonna do 3 more shovels. And the last shift, the last time I did the sifting, there it was, and I found my grandmother's wedding ring. And I just, I'm gonna cry right now, I just started crying. And in a way, it meant even more to me than my wedding ring, because my husband I still have, but I don't have my grandmother anymore. And to have that piece of her, and she was poor, it was not an expensive piece of jewelry. It really was just sentimental to me, and to be able to find it meant the world to me.
It just felt like death by 1,000 paper cuts. It's like constantly like, oh, that's gone. It's all gone, but you're constantly remembering. And then, and my mom said, I think you need to just make peace with the fact that you're probably going to be doing that for the rest of your life. Like things that you don't think about for a long time, and then you're like, where is that? And then it's like, oh, it was in the house, it was in the basement, it was in the garage.
So yeah, we lost everything. And then we had to turn around, because we will never not deliver on a show. That's just not what we do. And we certainly can't go back to the client and say, hi, all the costumes that we had in the budget, now we need to charge you again for. That certainly is not an option. I have an amazing team, and we didn't sleep, and we sewed around the clock, and we remade every single costume to get these gigs ready for this month. And we did it.
We are completely operational. We've been very fortunate that we've received support from our direct floral community. So we're actually fully working in a studio in downtown LA, right across from the flower market actually. So we didn't stop because we still had prior commitments that we had to deliver. So we have been working there since the fire.
So yes, we are in business right now. I'm grateful that this happened at a slow time of year for the events industry.
People would think that we were shut down and then stop booking us, which is absolutely not what we need right now. We absolutely need to keep working and appreciate every client that has stood by us.
Vet, it's an event community. You guys know how to turn something in and out, and your connections and your resources and make something so beautiful.
If there is anybody that can get anything done, it is event planning. And I've said so many times, like as we're waiting for FEMA and the Army Corps of Engineers and the government to get their shit together, I've said they should just hire event planners. We would have had this done yesterday.
So supporting each other at a time like this is incredibly important because it builds us all up, right? When you're stronger, I'm stronger. We are stronger as a community when we lift each other up.
You know, on the bright side, we're just trying to use this as a fresh start and create bigger and better things to offer our clients.
I know it's hard to continue giving, but if people do have the connections and the means to support, that would be what I need for the next phase.
We're still here and we're still very excited to do what we've always done, and we're definitely in a healing phase, but the best support you can do for us as an outsider is to help us keep our industry going.
We're starting from scratch, really. So all those funds are gonna really just help us rebuild that and eventually, have it full up and running again. I really feel that this community is really amazing because we all try to support each other and really cheer each other on. And I think what would be very helpful for me specifically is if you have any upcoming event, business, or anything that involves flowers, it'd be extremely helpful for me. Any type of support, big or small, will help me rebuild.
I'm going to be really blunt with you and just make the ask on behalf of these amazing companies and these amazing people who have been through so much. Open your wallets, do what you can, buy a raffle ticket, donate money, certainly refer business to these amazing companies. They're all awesome. I've talked to all of them. They're so wonderful. Open those wallets and support your community.